Hi, it's Nadine, and I want to do a little series of come declutter with me. If you wonder why I'm bending down, it's because I don't have a very good tripod and it doesn't go up high enough. So yeah. So I thought I'd start with decluttering my plants. So I wonder if I can I'll just lean. It's fine. So I've been feeling really overwhelmed with all the plants I have lately and cuttings of plants that I have going. So I'm going to start by going through my plants, seeing what ones I love, what ones bring me joy, which ones I like having in the house, and the ones that I don't, I'm going to try and find new homes for. Some I'll be able to sell and some I might just have to give away and take the hit on the cost. But to have less plants and be able to look after the ones that I do have, that would be good. So let's see how far we can get. Hopefully I don't lose the light. I went to film this earlier and my camera needed charging, so here we are. So over here I have my IKEA cabinet. There is all plants down there as well. There's a lot, guys. I think I have like over 100 plants. It's a bit excessive. So, like a lot of people, when everyone got locked down in 2020 and people needed things to fill their time with. I mean, I still worked the whole way through, but after I was browsing on like some eco-friendly Instagrams and things like that, and they all seem to have plants. The main one I saw actually that everyone had was the Monstera. This is just one of my many. And then it fell down a whole massive rabbit hole of finding all these other plants that you could get, and I wanted them all, which wasn't sensible because I didn't have the money, but I got them. And now I'm at a place in my life where I'm just like, they're just everywhere. Living in a rented accommodation as well, I can't really put things up on the walls, so I can't display them how I want, and it's just chaos. So where can we start? So it's actually a table over here of a lot of plants, just some begonias that I've already tried to sell, but no one seems to want to buy them, so I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to end up giving them away, which is a bit annoying because obviously I spent my money on them. And there's this guy, that is a philodendron Houseplants that I've been trying to sell. I paid a lot of money for this, and to be fair, I probably overpaid. It was kind of like one of those impulse purchases. You want it, so I got it. But now no one wants to buy them off of me, and I've got him advertised for £70, so I think I'm going to have to send it lower. But yeah, there's another one. So we've already got 5 plants there that I've decided that they're just going to go, hopefully, to new homes. I'm sorry I keep moving you around. I'm trying to get this right. What else have we got in here? Where did it go? Oh, it's on the floor down here. We need to... One second. Then we've got this little guy who I've grown from some cuttings of one of my big plants. He needs a new home. I don't think there's too much else actually in my cabinet. I mean, this is just 2 of the many of these that really need new homes as well. But I think a lot of the time, the problem is a lot of people have got a lot of the plants that I have. So they're not that popular. And some of them cost me a lot of money. But anyway, I digress and keep getting distracted. But there's definitely 2. There's this one. I've just realised as well that I don't have the time or the patience really for plants that need poles to be really massive on and grow to their potential. I really just like easy care, trailing house plants that just give me no trouble at all. So there's another one, Monstera Divine. Now, I'm kind of tempted to sell this one. This is where this one originally came from. And I also have another one in there with another 2 plants in the pot. So I'm thinking, I don't know whether to sell this. I think I might keep it and put it in the pot with the other one. And really it does need to climb, but I'm thinking it's got really nice, like, velvety, shiny leaves. I might do it a disjustice, if that's the word, and let them trail. I don't know. We'll keep this one. This. Now I do love monsteras with like all these holdy leaves, but I don't know, this was another impulse buy, you know, that I have the normal common Adnasonia version I love, and this one just doesn't do it for me, if I'm honest. Like, it's gorgeous, but it just sends out runners, and yeah, maybe that one will be another one. I don't know how I would pack that. Like, I suppose I could move the leaves up a bit. I don't know. So that's another one that can go. Come in, I'm going to move all these out of here, and I'm going to have nowhere for them to go. So I'm going to have to like get a move on with trying to sell them. Otherwise they're just going to be living everywhere, which is not the purpose of this. Sorry, getting distracted. Another one. Okay, so I think and there's this begonia. Like I said, I want non-fuss plants that I can just not have to worry about too much. And this one, well, it lives in moss, which was a bad move on my part to begin with, but I reckon I can sell this. Someone might buy it. Let's put it to one side. The other problem is if I move a lot of these plants around, they're not going to get the light that they really need to thrive, which is a problem. So I don't want to then wreck the plants, you know? Who knows? Oh, the cabinet looks really bare. I do have another plant to put back in the cabinet as well, which is a whole other story. Right, moving around the kitchen, I don't actually think, you know, I thought there was more plants this I would want to get rid of than I do, but I think most of them are in the prop boxes. Okay, procrastination over, let's get the prop box out. Let's have a little readjust here. Having to be so careful, oh that was close, be so careful with this tripod as well because it's actually a bit broken, which isn't fun. Excuse if you see any mess in the background. I really was not in the mood to be moving stuff around. Let's zoom in. I don't think that's doing very well. Let's try moving over here. So basically, oh no, I've just knocked them all over. Basically in here there's a load of plant cuttings. And some of them, honestly, I have no idea what they are. I didn't label them, which wasn't the best idea. But I want to get rid of all of these. There's only really one in here, possibly two. So this is the thing that I cut this plant up, 'cause it's a climbing plant. It's philodendron painted lady. And I was going to keep it and grow it out again, but it's another one of those things where it's a climbing plant, Nadine. It's not your thing. I think with like the tall big plants, I like my monsteras, which I've got a load of cuttings here. And I kind of just want another big like tree one, rather than having to wait for mine to grow. I'm a very impatient person, which I've ended up with so many plants, which is not fun. But yeah, this little guy, this little Scindapsus cuttings, they're cute. Kind of just chills here in his little cup. Even all the mosses started growing again, like crazy. But yeah, he lives just this happy little life in this box, but I think we're going to take him out and he can live in the cabinet. Just need to find a way to keep him humid. Let's put him in the cabinet. Let's pop him there. There we go. Yeah, the rest of this box I kind of just want to sell, try and make some money from. Really. I just got stuff all over the place in here, if I'm honest. Yeah. So yeah, we've got this box. That'll be another thing that I've got to take all pictures of. But there we go. Put that there. Let's put all these on top of the box. So I just don't want all these. Oh, you're still putting it on the floor. I just don't want all these boxes everywhere either. It's really irritating. My camera's it's literally spazzing out on the focus. I don't know what it's doing. Okay. Right, so there's another thing. I've got some disaster plants. So I don't know if people that are going to watch this, if anyone even watches this, will hear that some plants are literally indestructible. Well, I beg to differ, because I have snake plants, which everyone's like, they're so easy, they're fine. Yeah, this is dead. I feel bad because this is one of the first plants I had and my mum brought it for me, but there's a certain level of plants when you can ignore them, and then you ignore them too much and then you water them and actually you kill them. Case in point. But I do have a big mama. Yet again, she's not doing so good. So I think I'm going to try cutting her leaves up, letting them dry out for, I think you have to leave them for like 24, 48 hours. Put them in some water and see if I can just regrow them. But it will look a lot more attractive than whatever that is I have going on. So yeah, there's that. And then if we go upstairs, how do I just get them all over the place here? Okay, so let's go upstairs, because I've got, oh, darkness, I've got another prop box up there of things as well that are to sell. Oh, found a cat. Say hello. Let's just pop you there a sec. yes, another box of plants. Now, I haven't checked this box properly in a while. Oh look, more plants. But all these I want to sell as well. Like, they're nothing overly special, but it's just another thing that's taking up room in the house. I just want to be able to concentrate and enjoy looking after the plants that I really love, rather than the ones that are just sort of in the way and I'm trying to tick by keeping them alive. There's another one, there's one more. So I think, you know, if I could get rid of these, we've done alright. We've probably got rid of we got rid of, what, 8 mother plants, so to speak. And then if I could get rid of the boxes of cuttings as well. Epic. Then there's this one. It just doesn't really like me. I think I let it dry out too much, and I just don't know whether I've just given it to someone else who can give it a better home. And some of it is grown more. I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. I leave that there. It kind of just sits in my room amongst the lilies. Oh, is that dead? Actually, I might need to, part of decluttering I suppose should be to clear out anything that's dead, shouldn't it? I do believe. Oh, that's a flattering angle there. I'm pretty sure this one is dead. Yeah. We'll take that one down. I mean, that's not healthy. That's not a healthy time. I think everyone else in here is looking pretty damn good. So we might have some that are ready to sell soon, which will be awesome. Right, let's put the lid back on that. Put it back out here. Another monstera. Oh, okay. Disaster stroke. Hang on. So yeah, that wasn't actually as many plants as I thought it was going to be, but I just really trying to only have in my house things that I really want in my house. I'm a person that gets overwhelmed very easy. Not necessarily by stuff, but by things I have to do and look after, and obviously plants is a living thing. You have to look after them or they will just die. And it's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, that was a little go through of plants that I have that I'm thinking of getting rid of, send them to new homes. And I hope that you will join me for another decluttering video again soon. Bye guys.